We're going to talk about multiplying when there's a decimal number in the dividend. So this is the divisor, this is the dividend. So if there's a decimal number in your dividend, you're just going to treat it like whole number long division, except that right from the beginning, you're going to move this decimal number straight up into your answer. That's it. There's the only difference. Otherwise, you're going to treat all the numbers just like they're whole numbers. Now, I have taught students how to do something called either box method or rectangle method for long division. And I like it because it breaks down the numbers into chunks that are less intimidating. So what we would do is we would take this traditional looking problem and write it in the box method. So this is 6, 3.9. So like I said, we're going to take this decimal and we're going to put it straight up into our answer right from the beginning so that we don't have to worry about forgetting about it. Now we're going to take a multiplication chart and we're going to look across the 4s in the multiplication chart to see how close we can get to 6, because that's our first digit here. So when I look across, I find that the closest I can get to 6 without going over is 4. And then if I look up on top of the chart, there's a 1 on the top, because 1 times 4 is 4. Then I subtract, I have 2 left over. And I'm going to take this 2 and move it over to the next box. Now I'm looking across the 4s to see how close I can get to 23. Well, the closest I can get is 20. I go up the chart and there's a 5. I subtract again. 23 minus 20 is 3. I take this guy and move him over to the next box. Okay, so that every time I'm taking small chunks and building on it. So at the end, I have 39. So I'm going to look again across the multiplication chart to see how close I can get to 39 without going over. I see a 36 here. I write a 36 here. I go up to the top. There's a 9 at the top. I write a 9 at the top because 9 times 4 is 36. Then I subtract again and I get 3 left over. Now, when we have a decimal number, we can't write that there's a remainder. But for right now, I'm just concerned with the students getting through all of these steps. So for right now, we're going to just round our answer to the nearest 10th place. So we're going to take this remainder and we're going to think, okay, is this remainder going to make this 9 go up to the next digit or stay the same? Any number between 0 and 4 is going to make that digit stay the same. Any digit between 5 and 9 is going to make this digit go up to the next one. So because this is a 3, this 9 is going to stay the same, and my answer is going to be 15.9. So that 63.9 divided by 4 is 15.9.